Hello, everyone. It's Dr. O'Brien, and I know that I have not posted a single thing in so long, but today, actually this week, has been something of a beatdown. And today, though it's Friday, wanted to act like a Monday. So I got my Irish up about a couple things and decided, you know what? I'm going to go tell everybody exactly what I think and hope that it's useful to someone. Because I always try to keep hope alive that functional medicine, legitimate, real functional medicine, will eventually come to the fore. So, what do I mean by that? Like, what's real functional medicine? I think it's important to state a couple things, and then I just want to let it marinate and let y'all think about it. So, functional medicine addresses the root cause, but it doesn't mean that you just then treat. You can. Remember, there's no right or wrong answer. But if we want to talk about functional medicine, I see so many posts now on social media, and even from people that I meet that are looking for a functional medicine doctor. And then what they end up with when I'm talking to them, like, well, who'd you find? What'd you do? They're in a med spa or they're in an office getting hormone replacement therapy or peptides from their sister-in-law or their neighbor. And I just want to reiterate importantly that that's not functional. That's not functional. Not a single thing that those things treat is root cause. The question you need to ask yourself is, yeah, but why is your body doing that? And how'd you get there? Right? Like, why? Why are you symptomatically hormone deficient? Or, you know, what came first? You didn't just wake up one day and your hormones were low. You didn't just wake up one day with fatigue or any given diagnosis that someone has told you that you have. You don't have anything. You have a body, you have an environment that you live in, you have a lifestyle, you have habits, right? So, how's that working for you? That really is your health status. And so, I want to remind everyone that I 100% endorse a functional approach. But what functional is why is your body doing that? Today, I spent 3 hours in a consultation with a patient going over her comprehensive lab results to find that she'd been diagnosed with prediabetes, hyperlipidemia. Her doctor was very concerned about her atherosclerotic cardiovascular disease risk. She has osteoporosis. She's postmenopausal. She's in her 60s. So, it would be easy for me to quote data to you about the impact of estrogen on those things and maybe a GLP-1, right? And talking about all these cool things that are all over the news, like, oh, women are finally getting the care we deserve. Well, maybe, or maybe we're getting over medicated, and maybe our physiology is getting pathologized so that we think everything needs a fix. That's a drug or an injection or a supplement, right? Maybe what we need to do is recognize what's our nature, right? Are you a badass? Were you a natural born type A, get it done, bootstrapping woman? Well, guess what? It costs you something. I guarantee you're going to be a C-level executive, or you're going to be homeschooling 5 kids and managing your husband's life and everything in your house. Or maybe, you're going to be a teacher and you're going to pour it out for not enough reward. Whatever that looks like, that pouring it out has got to be balanced with pouring it back in plus some. And if you don't, what you will end up with is depleted hormones. Not because your ovaries got their feelings hurt, but because your adrenal glands directly impact your reproductive hormone axis and your thyroid axis. So when we're talking about weight gain and fatigue and anti-aging and all the things, my plea to you is to please consider how you landed where you're at and invest every penny that you would otherwise spend on an expensive GLP-1 or a peptide from God knows where, or a medication, or even a laundry list of supplements. And instead, spend time with someone bright, curious, motivated, and who genuinely acts as your fiduciary, meaning I'm acting in your interest. I'm going to tell you some stuff you may not like, but you know what? Together, we're going to walk to your whole health, and you're going to have done it. because it has to do with respecting your own physiology. How did your genetics and your physiology intersect with the environment around you? And if you're taking something to fix an end result of that, that's not bad. I'm not judging you. But if you think that you're doing this in a functional way and you're doing that, I have to tell you, you're not.